He didn't need 1,000 words, just a Gibson SG, a schoolboy uniform, and a stage. Angus Young, the electrifying lead guitarist of AC/DC, wasn't just playing rock and roll, he embodied it. With his wild stage antics and thunderous riffs, Angus became one of the most recognizable faces and sounds in music history. Born on March 31, 1955, in Glasgow, Scotland, Angus was the youngest of 8 children. In 1963, his family moved to Australia, seeking a better life. They settled in Burwood, a working-class suburb of Sydney, where music, especially the blues, filled the walls of their humble home. In 1973, Angus and his older brother Malcolm formed AC/DC, a name taken from a sewing machine label that perfectly captured the band's raw energy. His iconic schoolboy outfit, it was suggested by his sister Margaret. It started as a gimmick, then became his signature. Angus's presence on stage was pure chaos, in the best way. He duck-walked across stadiums, spun on the floor mid-solo, and headbanged until sweat poured down his face. But behind the madness was precision. His guitar work on albums like High Voltage, Highway to Hell, and Back in Black helped define the sound of modern hard rock. In 1980, after the sudden death of lead singer Bon Scott, the band faced an uncertain future. But instead of quitting, Angus and Malcolm chose to continue, bringing in Brian Johnson. Together they released Back in Black, a tribute to Bon that became one of the best-selling albums of all time. Years later, another blow came. Malcolm Young was diagnosed with dementia and passed away in 2017. Still, Angus kept going. In 2020, AC/DC released Power Up, a love letter to Malcolm and a reminder that Angus was still very much the beating heart of the band. Off stage, Angus is the opposite of the wild image fans might expect. Married to Ellen Van Lockham since 1980, he lives a private, quiet life. No drugs, no alcohol. Just music, tennis, drawing, and the occasional jam to Chuck Berry, his lifelong inspiration. Angus Young isn't just a rock star. He's a symbol of authenticity, energy, and eternal youth. Decades later, the boy in the school uniform still takes the stage, electrified, unstoppable, and forever loyal to rock and roll.